find it very flattering to be compared to pianists of the golden era of early 20th century recording artists. I think in some of my earliest recordings, I listened to them fairly recently, I found that there were certain elements in them that might be considered sort of old school. Some of the recordings I made about the age of 11, for example, asynchronization of the hands, which is an interesting expressive device because I think it's our equivalent of the piano of portamento on the violin. Older pianists exhibited a less vertical style of playing, which I think kind of stems from singing, from opera, to vocal music, because this music has words and it has consonants and it has vowels and all these individual colours, and I think with the asynchronization of the hands, perhaps trying to imitate this. Of course, the piano is all about illusion because it's a percussion instrument, and all the time we're trying to imitate other instruments and orchestras, for example, and ultimately the voice, particularly in romantic music. In Chopin, of course, very inspired by Bellini. I think sort of to ignore the legacy of all these early recordings is unwise, because they were pianists who had connections to all of the great composer pianists of the 19th century, and artists and painters and authors, all these connections which came together and influenced their playing. So I think it's a great resource to be able to hear these recordings and be able to learn from them and the expressive devices and musical devices that they use. My favourite pianists change all the time. At the moment I think I might say Mazejevich, Cortot and Friedman, but I think they're constantly changing.